but let's transition to in-home. I'd love to do you guys. I mean, you're not selling 20, 30, 40K, leading people selling 20, 30, 40K. If you guys don't know what you're doing at the table. And I'd love if maybe Zach, you could spearhead, how maybe you open, set the table, get the client, get to the quotes, and then maybe we'll do closing as well. I'd love to hear what, your magical word tracks that you've developed over the years.
Yeah. So I keep it pretty simple. I'll be honest. Jamie Chirio is one of the scripts that I keep pretty tight to. He puts out a lot of good content, and also shout out to him for doing live dials a lot, and everybody else that goes out there for that. One of the things that I do is whenever I go into a home, I got my nice little book bag. I go in there and obviously knock on the door. Hey, what's going on, Grady? Zach Hawthorne here. You talked to me on the phone about the life insurance appointment. Did you want to sit, or is this a shoes on, shoes off? And most of the time we're keeping shoes on. People don't care. And then I guide them over to the table. I let them know if they try to sit down on the couch, hey, can we set up the table if there is one, so that I can set up my computer, and I have forms that I want to be able to go over to and make it easy access for you. Okay. All right. So I'm glad I was able to make it here on time. I sat with a few people before that I was able to help. Good. So let them know that you sat with people that you were able to help. Right. So now that we're here, I'd like to know, what kind of pushed you to fill out that form? Did somebody recently pass? Are you getting up there? What kind of did that? And they'll explain it to you. The other day, yesterday, actually, I had someone go, my mom just passed away. We had to take care of this. Don't want my kids to have to go through what we did. Okay. So what's that look like for you? Did you guys have to come out of pocket, do a GoFundMe, car wash? You had to do a GoFundMe. Okay. So I'm pulling out their why, and then I re-explain their why to me. So what I'm hearing, Grady, is that you don't want to have your family come out of pocket, and you don't want them to have to do a GoFundMe. Is that correct? And they state that correct, and after that, I let them know. Okay, so I took this from Josh Williams, where he goes, so everything that you'll notice is I take it from all the videos that FFL provides, right?
Exactly.
So Josh Williams, this is what I just started using, is whenever he comes up and he's like, hey, I do want to let you know, obviously insurance is not something that you can actually buy. You have to qualify for it. So we're taking it away. So you have to qualify for that. And I don't know if you know this too, but life insurance isn't really for you. It's for your beneficiary, like you said, so your kids don't have to come out of pocket and do GoFundMes, right? Okay. So right now, I would like to show you my driver's license along with my state license for insurance. I am licensed in the state of Arizona to be able to go over documents with you. So that's very important. I recommend that you take a picture of that as well, so that you have it for your records. Some people do, some people don't. It is what it is. After I do that, I'm going to go ahead and let them know, Grady, I'm a medical field underwriter. It's my job to see what you're medically eligible for. I don't have any crazy sales presentation. I literally go through a small little process that helps me figure out how I can help you. Not only am I a medical field underwriter, I'm a broker with Family First Life. And right here, these are just some of the carriers we work with, but everyone that you see on here is A to A plus rated, and they've been around for at least 50 to 100 years. They're not any Joe Smo company that just started last year. We don't work with them. Okay. We work with 50 to 100 year carriers. Some of the things that we focus on is going to be mortgage protection, life insurance, and also safe money planning, retirement. Okay. So there's multiple different obstacles. Now, like I said, I literally have this sheet of paper right here, our financial inventory, that is going to help me figure out to help you. So we're going to go over a few household questions. We're going to go over some medical conditions, and then we're going to go over some finances. Okay. Perfect. Now, after we do that, we'll be able to figure out which carrier we'll be able to take you on as a client. After that, we'll go ahead and I'll write out 3 different programs, a gold, silver, bronze, and you pick which one is, number one, going to cover the GoFundMe so that doesn't have to happen. Make sure that you can qualify. And also it blends into your budget whenever the holidays come around, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and so on. Okay, fair enough. Now, I do want to let you know, they are going to ask for your social security. They want to make sure that you are who you say you are. You're not trying to put anything in anybody else's name. Number 2, they are going to ask for routing and accounting. So the reason why they do that is because they want to make sure that it matches a valid account that they can work with. All right. And we do fill out the application. The reason being is because the carrier doesn't know they're going to take you on until we do so. I let them know you understand everything. Okay, perfect. So Grady, I do want to let you know, I'm going to treat you as one of my family members. I'm going to be extremely professional and respectful and honest with you. I ask you to be respectful to me by just giving me a yes or no towards the end, because we're not splitting any molecules here. We're literally just going over coverage and seeing if it fits for you. Okay. Can you do that for me? Yes. Perfect. And then I dive into the financial inventory sheet. Financial inventory sheet is my favorite, is going to be where we find monthly income. The reason being is because after we do that, we've already found one piece of their monthly income that is coming out of their bank account every single month. And then we go ahead and ask the others and draw that out of them. The reason why we break down the income is because we want to make sure that they can do this. And you don't want them to use that towards you at the end of the presentation. But that's kind of the start of my presentation. I like to set the tone. I think I've gotten really good at like setting the expectation, the credibility, and just letting them know what's going to happen. And I think that's important.
That was excellent. If you are watching this right now on replay, you should rewind the past 3 minutes and watch it 10 times in a row and write it down, because that was excellent. From the splitting molecules to that was sitting with a few families. I'm glad I made it here on time, to them, addressing social and routing up front to get that out of the way, so you're not getting hit with that at the end of an application on page 9 after you fill out the whole thing and ask them all these questions. It's very strong, Zach. That was very strong.
Thank you.
Yeah, then jump in the financial inventory, gather more information. I mean, it's all chess, right? You're gathering information to know what's your next move, and it's next move to protect the client, right? To fill out the coverage, you're sitting at the house, guys. This isn't high level manipulation. This is high level sales. This is high level let's find out what the best affordable option. I mean, your whole goal is, I want you to afford this long term. Doesn't matter what we put in place if it's not in place when that day comes. And that's a powerful, the way where you address that with Thanksgiving and Christmas and can afford on the holidays. I mean, Zach, there's a rewind and watch this, guys, because that was, if you copy what Zach does, you will sell like Zach does. And thank you. So let's keep going. So you're getting the financial inventory. Show some. Is there a way you show numbers? How do you show numbers? Say I'm a traditional final expense 65-year-old. You're going to show me Eagle. Okay, I got a decent budget. Break down how you're going to show me those products.
All right. So before I get into everything, we're going to figure out if they want cremation or burial. And then we're trying to figure out if they want income replacement as well. So if they say cremation, obviously I'm letting them know it can be anywhere from 300 all the way up to 3,000. What I found out here in South Carolina, it's anywhere between 900 to 1,500. So I break that down to them and let them know, if you want additional funds to be left behind to help out with your grandkids that you said you were wanting to do, go ahead and do that with some of the programs that I'm about to show you. So I basically, I go over, have you ever had to help plan or even attend a funeral before? The reason why I do this is because I want to build up pain of somebody that had passed away, whether they haven't or have not. I let them know, there's 3 different ways to pay for a funeral. Is basically, you're going to have to pay all cash, which a lot of people don't have, anywhere from 5 to 20 grand to come out of pocket, right? You can choose to pay into a funeral home, which can be anywhere from $200 to $500 per month. But if you pass away the month after you paid that $200 to $500, that's all your family's getting, right? Or you can choose to get a life insurance policy in place to make sure that that's there to protect your family for life by having a huge lump sum and only paying for a small premium. And I want them to understand the huge lump sum versus a small premium. It makes sense. So after that, I flip over my financial inventory sheet. Very simple. It can be used for multiple things. I'm going to write down gold, and then I'm going to write down 60,000 in accidental benefits. I'm going to write down 30,000 right under that for guaranteed payout. And then I'm going to have 15,000 right there for living benefits, terminal, critical, and chronic. Now I'm doing a gold, I'm doing a silver, and I'm doing a bronze. Now, the way that I let them know is like, hey, so few things right here. I wrote out 3 different programs, and I think all of them are going to be able to fit into your budget to be able to help your family based off everything you've told me. Now, the first one, I explained to him, this is for $60,000 accidental for common carrier, like a bus, a plane, a train, a taxi, or an Uber. If you pass away in your own car accident, or if Mary's got you on the roof putting up Christmas lights, you fall off, hit your head, 90 days later, you pass away. Heaven forbid that doesn't happen, but they'll pay out $60,000 to your family. All right. The other thing is going to be $30,000 guaranteed to pay out. Now, with that, it builds cash value. It's guaranteed and non-cancelable, meaning regardless of your health, age, or habits moving forward, the company cannot cancel on you. All right. Do you understand that? Perfect. The other thing is going to be living benefits. So terminal, critical, chronic. So if you get diagnosed with cancer, aren't expected to live for 12 full months, they're going to give you money up front, which is this 15 grand. You can choose to use that or not, so that your family gets a bigger payout, because it does come from the guaranteed payout. Okay. So now with that, obviously you have your silver program right here. That's been a common thing that people have went with today is the silver program. I don't know why, it's just everybody's been going towards that. And the other thing is going to be a little bit less, that would only be able to take care of your cremation, which is the bronze. So, of course I'm re-explaining again, everything I did with gold, but, I'd say a lot of people have been going with silver. Most of the time it's true. But it also gets them in the middle of what everybody else is doing. You break that down a lot in the boot camp videos. If you guys don't watch those before you get out in the field, or just to spark up your knowledge. You say, like there's certain verbiage that makes them start to think like, if everybody's doing this, I want to do it. So it puts them along that range of silver. It puts them closer to gold rather than inspiring them to do bronze more, because it's in the middle and we're halfway there. So after they go ahead, they pick which program. I'm doing what Jake Coden told us to do. I'm circling it and I'm saying, hey, can you initial that for me, please? And they're committed. All right. After that, I just let them know, okay, we're going to go ahead and fill out that application as I stated. And we're going to go ahead and take down personal information. So if you can go ahead and grab your driver's license, right? Running and accounting. I don't ask for water. I probably should, because I need one right now. But it's on the floor. Yeah. But that's typically how it goes. Whenever I'm leaving the household, I do let them know, like, hey, I'm your guy for life. Okay. I'm going to be the one that's going to be there to help out with your family, no matter what, whenever something happens. Go ahead and save my number. I take a picture with everybody. I don't know if you guys see me in Slack, but I'm taking a picture with everybody. And I send it to them and I tell them to save that. So, they remember whenever they got life insurance, they were happy, right? We're smiling, hooray, hoorah, and they understand what it's there for. The other thing is, towards the end, I re-explain their policy. Right now, I only use this because I'm waiting for pamphlets to come through to our Charleston address. But I'm writing up my information here because anybody can lose a business card. I do give them a business card, and I obviously make sure that they save that info. On the back, I'm going to write down carrier, which is Americo, product, Americo or Eagle Premier. I'm going to write down the policy number. I'm going to write down the premium and the policy draft date every single month, along with a breakdown of their policy. Okay. And then I'm going to write the company number under there. But then I do let them know, it's like, hey, if anything happens where you guys feel like, you forget why you have life insurance, give me a call, because it's important to have something in place rather than nothing at all if finances get tight. So you can reach out to me anytime. Like I said, I'm your guy. Then I go ahead and after that, as I'm leaving, I just let them know. I give hugs to a lot of my people. It's just a better connection, I feel like. But after that, whenever I'm leaving, I do let them know, like, hey, there probably will be people that are going to call you after me. Just let them know that you've already been taken care of. And eventually the calls will stop, because it has to be taken out of the system for a little bit. Just re-cementing, because they will get phone calls. You just want to avoid that.
That's a good point. Let them know you've been taken care of. Zach Hawthorne's my guy, Family First Life. We're all set. We're all set. Zach's my guy. You're not his manager. Stop lying. Yeah. Zach, that was phenomenal. Thank you so much for all you shared and gave. And, sometimes we get these ways we do the business that we want to keep close to the chest. But the reality, though, is if you just share everything that's great, the universe has a unique and funny way about wanting to repay you for helping others. And I appreciate you both. What are your final thoughts and goals as we close out the call today? What's our goal for the end of the year? What's our goal in with this business?
So what do we have? We have about 3 months left. Am I mistaken? We have about 3 months left. I'd like to end the year at 400 to 500,000. Obviously, I'm going for board member into the 2022. I'm going for Hall of Fame in 2022 for production and for agency. And out here, we want to be able to help as many people as we can out in the South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Florida. I want all the Southeast. So that being said, is being almost 32 and not going out to the bar scenery anymore might be a little difficult, but good thing we got social media because we can go ahead and just text random people, right? So
do TikToks. What do you mean?
Yeah, which we didn't break down about her TikTok. She's the TikTok queen.
Oh.
Love, so what I don't even know what that means. I need to know what did you do on TikTok?
I honestly, like, it's so crazy. When I started seeing like Erica post on TikTok and I seen like everybody post on TikTok, like I didn't even think about it. Like I'm on TikTok like all the time, but not even like because I'm bored, but I like to like learn things on TikTok. You know, I'm one of those people that I have to do my own research to things and learn something new and all that. And so when I started seeing everybody doing TikToks, I'm like, you know what, I'm going to do one. But then I'm like, kind of like camera shy. So I'm like, oh my God, I don't really know if I really want to do this. And so Zach was like, we're doing this today, like one day, because we were planning on it. And I'm like, okay. So, but before we did it, I did my research. I literally went online. I was like, okay, when's the best time to post on TikTok? How do you get views? How can you land on the FYP page? Like I literally did so much research. And then I'm like, okay, so once we did the video, I posted it on a time where TikTok said it was good to post on, which by the way, I would do that, you guys. It's awesome. It was my first video.
When is it? Just so we don't have to find that blog. When is the best time to post?
It's a calendar. I actually have a calendar. I can send it to you guys or
sure, post
whatever.
it.
But on Thursdays, it's typically the same time, like every single day, depending on the day. But it's 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. in the mornings. And then like at night, it's like 7 p.m. and like 11 p.m.
Got it.
But on a Thursday night, I posted it. I think it was before I went out to dinner. It was like, I don't know, 7:30, 8 o'clock p.m. I think on a Thursday night. And then I woke up the next day and I was like, what the heck? I was like, are you kidding me? I woke up to so many messages, views, like
how many views?
150,000. I was like, what?
150,000.
Her email was flooded with thousands of emails.
I had like 1,000 emails, like within like that Thursday to like the Tuesday. Like I had like over 1,000 emails, and so we were very busy that week. But I mean, it worked. I mean, I needed to be on it more often, of course, but it's great. We've been having a lot of success with them. A lot of great people coming in from TikTok. I'm really excited about. So yeah, just doing research, being the student of the game, you know.
Right. Real quick too, it's not just Kimberly and I, it's our entire team that are building. One of the things that they preach is what I've heard a lot is, your team that got you here will not get you to the next level. As in, like, if you're at 400, how are you going to get to 500? It's all starts with your team, and everybody that's out there crushing it. Thank you guys on our team. If you are a part of this business and you're being held back with being all in, or if you're thinking about going all in, right? Go ahead and find an admin, mainly a recruiter, because they say recruiters first. But with Allie, she's able to do everything. So if you can find one person that can destroy each field, be extremely grateful, because it's hard to come across. But that's all I wanted to say.
I love it. Drop an all in the comments below to declare that you're all in here with Zach and Kim. And thank you guys so much for all you shared. We're going to have to find this TikTok clip generated 150,000 views in 12 hours. But Zach and Kim, thank you so much for sharing. I'm beyond excited. And I think there's no reason why you both can't hit Hall of Fame agency, board member, on top of ending the year at 400,000. It's right there. A lot of people looking for what we have to offer, and you guys are great examples of everything that we are here at FFL. So beyond happy for you both and excited to cheer you on as you continue to progress and grow. With that, thank you everyone for your time. Appreciate you all. And let's make it a huge dial day. We'll talk to you all soon. Bye for now.